says, live people ignore the strange and unusual. I myself am strange and unusual.
Hello, Michael. Welcome in. Yeah, I've got a rose quartz here. So I got a yellow citrine, 2 strawberry quartzes, a clear quartz, and a smoky quartz. There's your Michael. Holy shit, linguist. So Michael, we were preparing to try to connect with the Archangel Michael, and apparently we called you in instead. So welcome. We have called a Michael in from the ether, and here you are. Maybe Michael is the Archangel Michael in disguise. I just decided to get on Twitch today instead. He's going to talk to us directly. Yeah, who knew it would be that easy? You just ask and you shall receive. And then sometimes you pull a bunch of stones. I don't know. I didn't know he had a Twitch account. We're going to set the intention that we would like to connect with the Archangel Michael. But we are open to any and all messages. Okay, so since I had just gone through the angel realm, I decided I knew exactly where it was. Let's just go knock on the door. And there's flippity flappity angels all over the place. And I'm like, hey, Michael around? If you're not busy. So because I've connected with him before and I've seen him myself, I felt like I was seeing him in my mind. But I don't want it to be that I was seeing him in my mind because I've seen him before, and that I'm seeing him because I want to see him. So I need to connect a little bit deeper and make sure that I really have something here and I'm not just it's not just my own imagination. Trust in, specifically using the word God. Trust in God. Trust in yourself. Let the light shine on the path of trusting. Okay, so this is what was happening, the zombie. So I connected in. I gave it some time and some space to see what was really going to happen. And I saw what I've seen as the Archangel before. Which to me, Michael, wait, let's be specific here. When Michael appeared to me, I think I mentioned in that last Great Spirit channeling that the angels, because Linguist asked, how do the angels appear to you? And I said, well, they always want you to bask in their glory for a little while. And that's exactly what happened. So I had to see that it's him. And when he connected with me the first time, he showed himself to me as this gorgeous, beautiful, human-bodied, male with long brown hair, no shirt on. And these huge, just gorgeous, beautiful wings. So that's what I saw again this time. And I can't make this shit up, people. So he says, I said, the zombie would like for you to give a message this evening for something that they need to hear today. And he said, you need to get some angel cards. And I had been thinking that already, that I need some angel cards. And I said, well, I don't have any right now. So could you give us a message? And then he said, we'll get you some. We'll gift them to you. And I'm like, okay, but I don't have any right now. So is it possible for you to please, could you give us a message? And that's when I started saying all of the words that were just coming to me. But I didn't want to lose the connection with him going into all of the things that were happening without getting a message. So that's why I just kind of waited until it came through. So clearly I need some angel cards. I'm going to write it down. Get some angel cards. And then the message was kind of cryptic in some ways. They're not going to make it easy, you know, zombie. Trust in God. Trust in you. Let the light illuminate the path to trust. Did Michael appear much larger than the average human, like 3 to 4 times the size? He does seem bigger than the average human, yes. Especially because of the wings. Like, the wings are just, like, massive. Like, the wings... If I had to take a guess, I would say that the wings are like twice, like the width-wise, are twice the length of his body. So they're huge. Seen Michael before. He had curly brown hair. Yes, curly brown hair above the shoulders. Tan skin, beautiful brown, and white wings. Yes, zombie. That's exactly the way that I see him too. Gorgeous. It's like wavy, gorgeous, luxurious hair. You saw Michael with his wings folded and kneeling beside me. Oh, wow, Sam Sierra Boss. That's awesome. So far, the 2 times that I've seen him, he's very grandiosely, like floating in the air with his arms out. And then the wings are just like, whew, crazy. Okay, zombie. So I hope that message was helpful. But we said we were going to pull a card. So let's do that. And I know what deck. And this is why... this is why I was called to get this deck out tonight. It's this Unshakable Inner Peace deck. This is going to be a card for you to kind of clarify what in the world he was talking about. We need some clarification on what the Archangel Michael was talking about for the zombie with the trust and illuminating the path to trust. How should they go about doing that? How do you illuminate the path to trust? So you got this pretty card. It's number 10. Out of the woods, you've made it through. What newness is emerging? Out of the woods. Which these mentionings of paths this evening keep making me think of the woods. Like I wanted to say earlier, you can't see the forest for the trees when we were talking about Keisha's reading. So the fact that this one came out and it says out of the woods is just kind of validation for me. Okay, so questions to ask when you get this card. What do I want to create and how can I create with more intention? Oh, interesting, because we were talking so much about intention with this reading. You have worked extremely hard to get where you are right now, and the pressure has been released. You are free of the burdens that weighed you down. It may not feel like you are fully clear of the difficulty, but this card signifies you are much further along than you realize. The past is no longer affecting you, and you are able to move forward. Take this time to celebrate as you enter a brand new phase of your life. You've grown and learned valuable life lessons. Thank your past. I feel like that's the key right there. Thank your past for the blessings in disguise and celebrate that you're no longer stuck. I feel like the past part is the biggest part of this card. Thank your past, as in thank it for its lessons, good and bad, and let it go. Holding on to the past, overthinking the past can really get you in some bad places where you're not able to move forward. And I feel like that goes hand in hand with what the message was that came through about trusting. So I feel like there's some trust issues from the past that need to be healed, that need to be worked through, and that you need to shine the light on those things so you can burn them out of your past so you can move forward with trust. I hope that makes sense for you and that something in that card resonated. I'm just going to make a little note of it real quick. It's basically like let go of the past to move forward, but it's directly related to this trusting part. Okay. I do have to admit we're getting on our feet to where we're living a little more comfortably. Oh, good. I was worried about Appalachian folk magic because I was steeped in Christianity and I have some religious trauma from my past with that. Oh, there you go. The zombie. Remember, one of the very first thing that came through in your channeled message was trust in God. Specifically, used the word God. And if the trauma is from the religion, there's the trauma of that's, you know, all that stuff gets mixed together. We were just talking about all that, you know, the religion, the Christianity, then you throw the word God in there and it just becomes part of all of that, even though it's not, you know? So it should be something different. It should be something beautiful and magical and glorious. But then when we get these, you know, what can happen in any religion is the negative things that people toss in there and stir it up and call it, you know, the right thing. And it turns out to be a mess because humans are real good at that. You can lose that trust. So you've lost your trust. You've lost your trust. So I think it's going to be about separating the things that have happened in the past with your traumas, trying to heal them so that you can move forward with these new endeavors, these new things with no fear, so that you can trust what you're doing and what you're feeling. And thanks for asking for Michael, because we got a Michael in the chat, and and we did actually get the for real Michael, the real deal.